Yo, what's up, brothers, man? And today I'm going to be talking about how I end up joining SYSBM. I know I already made that video before, but at the time I had way less subscribers than before. Anyway, let's head just straight to the point. So, when I went to college, right, those them the three black witches, right, they seduced me, and it did work at first. But when I realized later on that they were ratchet, and I realized that they were older than me, that's when I realized that they were just not it. They're just not my cup of tea. So one of them came up to me and said, and asked me a question that do you like? She said to me, "Do you like me and all my friends?" And I said no, and she was so persistent of asking me the same questions. They keep on saying the same question. I was keep on saying no to her because I realized that her and her friends were ratchet, nasty, and horrible, and that's why I realized that they're just not it. So I turned them down, and I realized that they were older than me. And you know that I don't like older women in it, so yeah, didn't like them when I realized that they were ratchet. I had standards back then because of Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor made me raise my standards, and I'm not gonna accept ratchet women. But yeah, and then after that, that's when that's when I started to turn it. That's when I turned against them, against the BWs as a whole. Right? They set me up. All three of them set me up to a pookie that I don't even know, right? And I'm assuming that that guy was a pookie because he looked like a typical thuggish type. He looked like he has those fog vibes, pookie vibes in it. So yeah, and then he was mocking me with the girls as well, playing my emotions and all that. And bro, I'm just wasn't having it, man. Wasn't having it at all. And that's why after what they did to me, I lost my temper. I flipping kicked the bin so hard that everything came out from the bin, rubbish coming out from the bin because I was just rattled. And then when I went home from college, I wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone. Wasn't in the mood at all because what them clowns did to me, and I will never forget. And that's why I am SYSBM now, and today is gonna be, and today is 10 years. It's gonna be 10 years of me stop liking the B Dubs. It's that simple. I'm flipping sick and tired of these lot, man. I really am. But yeah, sick and tired, and I was rattled, man, that day, man. And then after that, 2 weeks and 3 days time, that's when I met this young beautiful white lady, right? And you will see her in the community page soon. You will see her, right? And yeah, that was the girl that approached me in college. Yeah, she looked at me on that picture that I showed you. Then 2 weeks time after that picture that was taken by me, that's when she decided to come up to me, right, and want to get to know me. And she introduced her friends to me. And what triggered it for me is when she asked me for money, because that never happened to me before. And a girl has not asked me for my number. It never happened. But she's the first girl to ask me for my number. I was like, wow, it looks like I'm finally getting somebody. But in the end, she didn't like me that way because she didn't, because she had a boyfriend at the time. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I did like her in that way. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did like her because the way she just lifted me up like that, I just couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was like, who's this beautiful white girl looking at me all the time in college, right? And yeah, and she just changed me. The way she lifted me up, she was so nice towards me, right? She was so friendly. And that's how I end up liking her in that way, because she was so feminine, she was so sweet, she was so lovely. And another thing as well that I liked about her as well, that she was natural as well. She was natural as well. She wasn't one of those typical Barbie dolls that has all this heavy makeup, tattoos, piercings. I'm not into that crap at all. Not into that crap whatsoever. But yeah, she was natural as well, and that increases my attraction towards her because she was natural as well. So, but in the end, she had a boyfriend, and essentially, I couldn't go back in it because she had a boyfriend. But fair play to her, man. What she did there, I will never forget what she did to me. And now I am SYSBM. It's because of her. It's because of that young girl on the picture that I'm about to show you later on. It's because of her why I am SYSBM now. And today is exactly 10 years. I took that picture, by the way. You see that picture I'm going to show you? I took that picture at 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock. In fact, maybe I should set maybe I should set it up now to show you, or should I say set it up for later on, innit? But yeah, I just couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it. She came up to me, right, and she lifted me up, and it's like she was a shield to me because without her, I don't know what I would have done. I would have probably done something very bad towards a BW, and I would have probably thrown in jail or even worse than that. But because of the way she rocked up and she just lifted me up just like that, that's why I'm SYSBM, man. This is how I end up joining SYSBM. It's because of her, man. I will never forget it. So yeah, that's it, guys, man. So yeah, I think that is the end of the video, and yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later on when I'm going to do the live stream. And yeah, you can ask me questions about you can ask me questions, man. So yeah, see you guys next video, and goodbye. SYSBM all day, every day. And I'm never going to change, man, after what that young white girl did to me, man. And I'm always going to thank her, man, because without her, I would have done something extremely crazy towards if another BW top turned up and pissed me off, innit? But yeah, that's it, man. See you guys next video, and goodbye. SYSBM, baby, and it's gonna be 10 years, man. Woo!